How you feeling? You got John Riggs here. Welcome to the family. You realize they made a bootleg Bomberman game for the Nintendo eShop? Yeah, $10 for this Bomberman clone. You know, clone is putting it lightly. This is a Bomberman plagiarized ripoff. That game aside, there are 11 games I'm going to showcase in this video that you can find right now in your Nintendo eShop. You don't even need to leave the house to play these games immediately. Now, Supermash was a game I was super excited to play when I saw the preview in it. I think it was like in a Nintendo Direct or something like that. The gimmick behind it is you mix genres, and by doing so, it comes out with a new game for you to play. I'll try a couple of them. Let's do platformer and let's do stealth. Dive Counter Spy. All right. So I'm playing this Metal Gear type character in a platformer game. Interesting enough. All right. Anyways, not terrible, but not a bad idea. Let's try another one. How about JRPG and shoot 'em up? That's got to be interesting, right? All right. So we have your JRPG. All right. So it's a JRPG. But members of my party are these spaceships, these shooting. Okay. You know, I was hoping for more of a mix instead of just a little bit of inspiration, but that's you never know what you're gonna get with this game. You know, well, let's flip flop them. Let's do a shoot 'em up JRPG. Well, I mean, what can I tell you? It's a shoot 'em up. Only I play as this character, and I have to go to my menu screen to attack with my sword as I'm flying over these tanks. What? Oh, this could get really redundant. This could get all right. This is certainly not the optimal way to play a shoot 'em up. But you never know what you're gonna get. Oh, cool! You got the menu item selection screen here, and nothing I can really do about it. But okay. You know, that's the core of why I wanted to play this game. There is a storyline involved where you work in a video game store and you do something from there. I haven't really got into it. I've just been mix-matching games ever since I got this. I'll play through the storyline sooner or later. All right, one more. Metroidvania and action-adventure. Okay, you know, I can get down with this. I can dig it. So just for an art of random fun, Supermash might be exactly what you're looking for. You just never know what you're gonna get. Pong Quest was a game I was really excited to play because I love the game Pong, still like it today. But you add a quest to it? Okay. Now this is me. I was able to dress myself up, so I'm looking all snazzy and stuff, but you can dress yourself up however you want. And in Pong Quest, well, you go on this quest, as you can see, but your battles, your fight scenes, are in the game of Pong. How brilliant is that? And you can pick up new ball items along the way too, so you can, you know, do something that smashes through your wall, or maybe even creates an extra barricade for you. Now, how the Pong fight scene works is you have to ricochet the ball back and forth. Hopefully you get it in your opponent's goal. Every time the ball hits you and bounces off of you, you lose 1 hit point, but if it goes in the goal, then they lose a bunch of hit points, like 5 of them or something. Maybe even more. I haven't really been paying attention. I'm too busy trying to watch where the ball's going. But you can pick up these items that will help you smash through your wall, or even create new boundaries for you. Little gimmicks for your ball as you're bouncing it back and forth. You can use potions, which will make it so your life comes back, of course. You defeat your enemy and you move on, and you can pick up new items, new gold to purchase new balls in these dungeons. I just love the fact that the fight scenes are Pong-based, hence the name Pong Quest. You'll meet people in your journey along the way, too. Yeah, I don't need to say a whole lot beyond that, but I mean, come on, it's Pong Quest. You can't go wrong. Definitely check it out if you can. Hatsune Miku Project Diva Mega Mix. Now, I am familiar with Hatsune Miku. I'm not a fanatic. I've heard a couple of songs. I like the Vocaloid idea, but I'm not as familiar with the songs. I think I would like this game more if I knew more of the characters, more of the songs. I do have a Lin and Rin wall scroll in the bedroom, of all places, but more on that later. It's a rhythm game. You choose the song, and you have to hit the buttons in sequence with the song as soon as the letter hits the button that you have to hit. All while this is happening, there's the music video behind you. You get to hear the cool songs along the way, so it's worth it for the soundtrack alone. And there's 2 methods of playing. You can either hit the buttons in timing, or with the 2 Joy-Cons detached, you can kind of rotate them left and right to be where they're supposed to be, and then hit the button when it hits the bottom of the screen, as you can see here. And going back to the Hatsune Miku and friends, on specific songs, you can change their outfits. So if it's like a snowy type Christmassy song, you can have them in a Christmas type outfit if you'd like. You can unlock these outfits to really dress them up if you'd like. But in the meantime, you can always just view as you will. I do love rhythm games, and this is a fun one, and I've been enjoying playing this one for the last little while, and enjoying the songs too. I mean, I find myself singing songs like "Acute" when I'm just doing the dishes or something, you know. I was like, where did I hear that song again? Oh yeah, Hatsune Miku. Of course I heard that song. All right. The Eternal Castle. Now, going back to Prince of Persia, you talk about your Out of This World or Another World. You talk about your Flashback. You talk about your Abe's Oddworld Odyssey to an extent. This is another one of those style games. I absolutely love the artwork in this. Super fluid pixels and just looks gorgeous. I mean, it looks like an old school computer game kind of, but it's also just, you know, it's, I don't know. It's, if you like that style of game, you know, that Prince of Persia style, that Out of This World style, you're gonna love this game. Lots of checkpoints along the way, because you will be failing along the way a lot, or at least I have been. You know, different methods of defeating your enemies and moving on, and I just can't get over the art style. It's just, it's hypnotizing to me. This is The Eternal Castle, and I'm playing it right now on the Nintendo Switch. Star Horizon is a fantastic on-rail shooter. If you miss the days of Star Fox, when Star Fox was Star Fox and not trying to be anything other than Star Fox, I think you're going to dig this game. And it gives you some extra options along the way too, that Star Fox didn't even give you. So it is a space shooter, but it's that on-rail shooter. What I mean by that is it's going in the direction that's going to go anyway to progress the story. You just have to move your ship around, avoiding the enemy bullets, and then knocking down the enemies. You have your blaster, you also have your missiles, like a three-way missile, and then like a regular kind of just like straight-ahead launch missile. Lock onto enemies, target them, go on from there. Very cool. And it just looks pretty cool too. As the story continues, every once in a while, you may get an option. A choose your own adventure, if you will. Now, do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that way? Well, the choice is yours, and no one else's. And when you make that decision, you'll move on from there. This is more of a personal thing, but when I first started playing Star Horizon, I saw and heard this.
John Federation.
And I was like, whoa, they read my name as it is on the Switch. I was like, no, my Switch name is just Riggs, so they have no idea what my name is. The character's name is John. which is a very generic name, by the way, but I was still like, whoa, wait, what, wait a minute, what? AI taking over, watch out now. If you love failing over and over again, you're gonna love Lonely Mountains Downhill. That's not true. That's not true. But this is a downhill biking game where you have to get to the bottom of the giant mountain. This is insane. There are online leaderboards, so if that's your thing, that's gonna be awesome too. But the goal is to make it all the way down, crashing as minimal times as possible. If you crash, no problem, you'll go straight back to the checkpoint. And then doing different challenges will get you unlock more mountains, unlock more bikes. So it's like if you go so far without, you know, breaking your face so many times, or if you make it down the hill in a certain amount of time, you can unlock more stuff. When I first saw the graphics, I was like, oh, come on, this? I mean, really? But for this game, it works. It has that kind of tilt-shift blurring feature, which is perfect because you're just focusing on what you're looking at, but it's cool because when you look off in the distance, it kind of becomes blurry. Kind of like what my natural eyesight does. It's perfect. And you're going to fail a lot in this game. It kind of, well, without spoiling it, I'm going to spoil it anyway. Near the end of Doctor Strange, when he has that loop where he just keeps dying over and over and over again, it reminds me a lot of that. At least it does when I play this game, because I suck at it. But even though I suck at it, I still keep playing it, because it's still really, really, really good. It's still really fun. Big time shout out to my buddy David. What up, David? What up? He was the one who suggested this game to me, and I haven't put it down since. A lot of fun. Jetlancer is kind of a cool old school arcade style game, and I wanted to showcase it just really briefly here. This game, you have this side view, and you're flying all around. And you're flying all around, shooting down the other airplanes, doing what you gotta do per mission. And these missions go by really quickly too. I like how it's like 3D to go to your next mission. And then when you accept it, then that's when you find out what your next mission is. And you can fly around in all directions, you can shoot enemies down, you have your missiles that you can like launch or store up and launch a bunch all at once. There are some missions where you just have to like, stay in an area for so long, like, you know, where you're hacking the radio antenna, something like that. I like how it goes back and forth just to that, you know, that 3D view where you're going around, and then the actual action part of this game is this side-scrolling, moving all over the place, just gun 'em down shooter in a way, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying this one, called Jetlancer. You can check it out for yourself. Huntdown. Now, Huntdown is a 16-bit style gunning down everyone shooter, if you will. Reminds me of something that you may have seen for like the Sega CD or maybe like the Super Famicom. A little bit like a Terminator, maybe for the Sega CD. Super cool game. Love the pixel art in this game. Love the graphics in this game. And you're just moving through the levels, and you just gotta move through these levels, and you can pick up new guns and just shoot down everyone that comes your way, man. You got these voices throughout the game too. That's kind of old school style. I like how they kind of have these shadows that you can like hide in, so like the bullets go past you, but you can jump back out and, you know, shoot the enemies and all that. So far, so fun on this one. Got the big old bosses too. You gotta learn their patterns and take them down, and been having fun with this game. It's cool to see a game like Huntdown available for the Nintendo Switch. Now I'm playing this on a 1-player, but this is a 2-player game, so if you have a second player, might do some couch co-op on this one. How about kind of an old school racing game called 80s Overdrive? Yeah. So you choose your character, and you can see that some of these characters kind of look like people you might recognize. Like there's a Mr. T type character. I see like Michael J. Fox. Here's, you know, there's like I see Grace Jones over there. Maybe a Kirk Douglas. Yeah, there's there's some interesting characters, but it doesn't matter who you are. Got some throwback cars you can drive. Choose where you're going, and then the game looks like this, kind of like an Outrun. It doesn't play as well as like a Horizon Chase Turbo, but it's still kind of fun to see games like this available that are new and they're coming out. You can change the radio station. That's not going to do you any good on this video because I'm going to have the sound kind of turned down. But you can also change the songs in mid-gameplay too, if you wish. I kind of like this style. It's kind of relaxing, but it's not too terribly bad. And I just love how the graphics look. I just love how everything looks about this game. Love the aesthetic, if you will. And there's even a level editor. Now you don't actually get to place the map down exactly how you want it. You just choose, hey, how many turns do you want? Or do you want it to go, you know, how many hills? Do you want police involved? Stuff like that. And then it'll just kind of randomly generate you a level based on your selections. And I just thought it was pretty cool too. You know, so if you're a fan of racing games and stuff like this, you might want to check out this game called 80s Overdrive. I love the games with cute titles. Tani Nani. Tani Nani. Interesting kind of puzzle game where it moves for you, but you get to choose the areas and flop them around, so you need to meet up with your other partner. That's really about it. You just have to, you know, make it so you don't fall off the edge, and you meet your other player. You can pick up the crystal if you'd like. That's extra points for you, I guess. And how you manipulate these worlds is how quickly you get through the game, or quickly you get through each level, I guess you'd call it. Not really like a box boy, box girl, but I like games like this to play in between something else I'm playing. Like, you know, I'm playing something like hardcore, but it's like, man, every once in a while you gotta take a break and then play something else. And this is that perfect play something else kind of game. Island Savers, where you save the island, is a very kind of environmental type game. I would recommend it for kids who maybe aren't used to first-person shooters. I know we have games like, you know, other first-person games like, you know, Minecraft, for instance. But this is a game like that where there's not other enemies shooting at you. You're going around and you're cleaning up this island. Up the plastic bottles, you can suck up water and spray them back onto these items to clean them up. You can feed the animals that come out and get more coins from there. You use your coins, your doubloons in this game, to unlock new areas of the level. And I don't know, it's just kind of clean, fun, simple, clean, get it? No pun intended. But first-person shooter style. But it's environmentally friendly in this game. So yeah, kind of fun. There is a non-stop amount of games coming out for your Nintendo Switch, especially for the eShop. So what other games are you playing? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to check out more eShop games, you can check out this playlist and more must-play games for other systems right there too. Did a lot of them, and always more added to the list. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you.